Okay, welcome to this new video. In this one, I promise we are gonna have a lot of fun, and this one is about creating a reverse effect from this source material, and we turn it into something like this. And I show you the whole process, what I use, what I think about, and I promise it's gonna be easy and simple for everyone, and we have a lot of fun because it's creative. Let's start with the source material. I have just a WAV file here, and it sounds like this. It's a basic plug sound. We have a nice attack, a transient, and a long tail. But I want to mention it can be any source sound. It can be randomly recorded some stuff with your phone, tapping on the table, whatever, and a piano note, a percussion note, whatever. It can be anything. And the first thing, of course, let's have a listen, and I want to have a listen at the transient and the tail. And we already have a nice tail, and I start with, let's say, the black hole reverb from Eventide, and just the default setting. Let's have a listen. And let's go crazy. Let's go for a mix about 70%. And now I go to my render settings. In case if you are not familiar with the render and play settings in Cubase, I made a whole video about this topic. You can find it anywhere here or there, definitely in the video description, and where I explained everything you need to know about the render and place function, because we need it a lot for this video. And now I choose the channel settings, so the Eventide reverb is included in the new WAV file, and I render this out, and the source track is already hidden. We can go back. Here are our source tracks, but in my settings I want to automatically disable the source tracks so we can focus on the new tracks. And now we have a new track, and the Eventide reverb is included. And what we're gonna do now is we can reverse it. Now it sounds like this, which is nice. Let's make it louder. Sounds already good. And now we can go crazy and creative. Let's add, let's say, a phaser. Let's use the Steinberg stock one. That's too fast for my taste. Let's go down with these settings here. Sounds nice. And also let's add a flanger. Also the Cubase one. Nice, nice. And let's render this out again with the plugins included. And now again, let's use the black hole. And I want to mention, it doesn't matter which reverb you use. It can be any reverb. Just go for some crazy settings. And now it sounds great already, but the thing is, we now have a new source material with all the flanger and phaser included into the WAV file, Now we added the black hole again, and now we have a different reverb tail, and I want to use this tail. So what I'm gonna do now, I use my pencil tool, and let's say I add 4 bars here, and let's play it from there. And you clearly hear this new reverb tail. Now I want to render this new reverb tail into a new wave file. But it's necessary that you draw in an empty wave file here. And now I can render the track again with the plugin included. And as you can see here, we have the new tail included in our new wave file. And now we already have a nice, let's say, swell sound. So let's have a listen. So I can use this already for some sound effects. But let's turn off the grid for a moment. I want to cut it right here. And let's delete this. Let's turn on the grid again. And make this louder. And reverse it again. Reverse. And let's make it louder. And let's cut it right here. And let's have a listen. And let's cut it here. Delete this one and also add an extra fade out here. And now you know what I'm gonna do. Let's activate the grid again. So again, now we have a completely new sound, and I do the same again. And let's go for a different reverb. Let's go for the 7th heaven. And also let's go crazy with the settings. Let's choose some random crazy stuff here. 5 seconds. And as you can hear, we have a new sounding tail. And what we also can do is we can pitch shift this one. Let's go for pitch shift. And here are the settings. It's set already to -12, which means 1 octave below. Now it sounds like this. Oh, I really like this. And again, for me, it's all about the reverb tail. Now we have, again, a new source material. We have pitched it down 1 octave. And now let's add a new audio part here. Let's put this to the, like here. And again, render this out. And now we have an effect like this. And again, you can save this file and use it already for some whoosh or transitions effects. But we can say we cut this one. Let's turn off the grid. We cut it right here. And let's say reverse it again. And now we have something like this. And make it a little bit louder. Let's use it right here. So let's cut it here. Nice, nice. let's add another extra fade out here, so we don't have any clicks or pops. And of course, now we have a pretty drastic cutoff because we have the reverb baked into the WAV file. But now we can add, let's say, a send effect. But I like to use this file dry with the cutoff, and I can change the amount of the send effect later into the project with all the other instruments, so you can hear it better, how it fits into the mix. And we can also add, let's say, some distortion or overdrive, and let's go for Fury from Heaviosity. And let's use Soundtoys Crystallizer. Oh wow. And let's pitch it down. Oh wow. Listen to this new tail. Let's turn down the splice a little bit. You know what? Let's go crazy. And you know what I'm doing next? Let's use, not that one, the black hole. Now we have a really terrifying reverb tail. I love it. And let's add an empty audio event, so we can capture the reverb tail with the render setting. And let's render this again with all the plugins included. Now it sounds like this. And I don't like the sound here, but I really love the tail here. So let's turn this back. Oh, nice. We have some extra sounds here. Nice. Let's reverse this. Let's make it louder. And let's cut it right here. And again, we have some clicks here. Nice. And again, let's pitch this down 1 octave. The settings are here already. And now we can add, let's add a reverb as a send now. Right here, we have the 7th heaven. Let's do it very quickly now. Let's go for some crazy settings. 4 seconds. No ascent effect. Then of course we use 100% of the mix. Nice. And that's it. I want to stop here. but you can go more and more and experiment with different effects and just add in some effects, turn some knobs, and listen to the sound, and then split it, reverse it, add some reverb, capture detail with the render settings, and yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something. In my opinion, this is very fun. This is a very fun way to do it, because you just can throw in some effects and go a little bit crazy with this one. And then you can save these effects. And of course you can say, yeah, but I have tons of sample libraries with these kind of effects included. Yes, but these are effects you have created, which is always special in my opinion. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you like this little crazy one. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.